clients we have are some of those clients have remote offices throughout the country. The one thing that we do with exclusive cloud hosting is we're a competitor against like Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure. It's just we provide a more white glove service, which is nice. A lot of people don't fully understand what the cloud is. They think it's like this crazy thing in the sky or whatever. But basically, all the cloud is just servers hosted. Someone else has hosted your servers or your equipment, and you don't have to have it in house. This is great for our customers because when COVID hit, it allowed all our customers to work remotely instantly without any issues. They're already all set up with some sort of remote desktop type of environment or some sort of secure connection to come back in. So all employees were able to go home and work from home instantly without any issues. And it's like nothing happened. So that was great for COVID. When COVID hit for our clients, and everybody was pretty happy. And we actually have gotten clients because of that situation, because we specialize in people being able to work remotely. With that being said, I actually have a little funny story. I have one client. He was standing on a mountaintop in China and working remotely, and he was calling me through the remote connection, saying, "Hey, I'm actually on a mountaintop in China, like working, like I was just sitting. His office is in Oakland, sitting in the office in Oakland, and like no big deal, nothing has changed." So it's a pretty cool situation and pretty cool things that we could offer our clients. We service pretty much every single type of industry, from nonprofits to manufacturing companies to CPA firms to law office to whatever it is. We service it because pretty much every company is the same. Most companies have workstations. Everybody needs some sort of internet connection now to do their work. And most companies have some sort of server of some sort. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. Pretty much everybody's set up the same. So that's pretty much me and CloudMinders. And I'm very fortunate that we have a great team behind me to help make this machine run. And yeah, it's been a good time so far.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Does anybody have it? Well, before I let other people ask questions, how long have you been doing this now, Jeremy?
So we started February 2014. So it's, or 2015, sorry, February 2015. So it's been almost 5 years, or it's almost 6 years.
That is absolutely great. Does anybody have any other questions for Jeremy? Fantastic. My question is, I know, does that also include you do websites, Jeremy?
We do not do websites. So that's one thing that we don't do. We basically are the IT liaison for companies. So we're one single point of contact. So a company's having any sort of technical issues, whether it's with their phone systems or even with their servers or with their website, they call us, and then we're the liaison between them. Our goal is to let our clients do their work, make the money that they need to make, and then we take care of everything else for them tech-wise.
Yes, Liz?
What's the most common call you've gotten over the last few months?
Well, a huge portion of our tickets are printer issues. So almost everything's printer issues. But right when COVID hit, even though we're set up with everybody be able to work from home, there's a lot of people that didn't realize how bad their home networks were when they started working from home. So that was pretty common, is helping people set up a better home network to be able to connect in remotely.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Jeremy. Anastasia.
Thank you.
Quick question, Jeremy. When you said, I think you said, and I'm not a tech person, so whatever I say is going to be rudimentary, and then I hope the response will be really dumbed down. So right. I think you said that you host servers for clients. What does that
Correct.
mean? Do you have servers physically on site with you, or
So
do you have
we
them like all over the country, kind of spread out like information in the cloud?
so we own a bunch of servers, and our data centers in Hillsboro. So and so all our clients connect back into the data center in Hillsboro, and it's we lease space in a larger data center. It's an unmarked building. Security get in. You have to do bioscans, all the other stuff. All the cages are locked down. It's the same data center that like Google has their servers in. Apple has their servers in right next to ours. So it's pretty top notch place.
So in wine parlance, you share terroir with these other well-known places.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I might be a percent of a percent of a percent of their business, but I'm okay with that.
There you go. Well, thank you so much, Jeremy. As I mentioned, we go all the way back to our first Leadership Lake Oswego class, and it's such a pleasure to get to see your face. Have you been doing well through this whole COVID thing? Has that been good for you?
Yeah, it's been okay. I mean, as good as it could be. So it's been crazy for everyone. So I think everyone's done. So.
Well, again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Liz, do you have some announcements for us?
Oh, I'm always ready for announcements. Want to let you know that today we should be receiving PPE, and apparently the state will provide free PPE for businesses under 50 employees. So as of next week, you fill out your application online, and we are a distribution center. I'm going to share my screen for just a moment, and we'll see if you get that. Pamplin Media and the Chamber are partnering for a Shop Local Challenge. This Saturday, we are challenging folks to spend something with a dollar sign and a 5 behind it at our local businesses. They're also including 9 ways to stay safe while you're shopping locally. The Chamber will be sponsoring Racism in Oregon History, a brief overview next week with a lot of our partners, including the Arts Council. I see Nicole is on here this morning. 395 people have already registered, and we know that Oregonians register late for these kinds of events. So if you want to join for a community experience, it's next Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. And we have the Small Business Administration, which will be replacing the Friday networking on Friday, December 18th from 8:30 to 9:30 to tell you what the U.S. Small Business Administration can do for you or any of our small businesses in Lake Oswego. So invite somebody to register for this event. We'll have registration for this one rather than just sending the Zoom link out. And finally, I would like to turn the screen over for just a moment to Jen Peterson, who is our program coordinator for the almost opened Business Recovery Center. So Jen, would you like to just tell us what the Business Recovery Center is?
Thank you, Liz. I feel like today's a soft opening. You've been so generous to share information with the chamber members that we are starting to get emails and calls. I woke up this morning to 3 new emails, and we're really excited about that. We have a virtual office. All of us are working from home like the rest of you. And when the time comes to have a physical office, if we need it, we're going to work with Liz. The county has utilized the Chambers of Commerce to implement the Business Recovery Center model that has been in place in Washington County and has been working since the summer. We have myself, I am the coordinator, and then 3 full-time outreach consultants who will hit the ground running Monday morning. Our objective is to reach as many businesses in Lake Oswego and Westland as we can. We are joining forces with Westland to be sure we can maximize the amount of resources we have available to those 2 cities. So in addition to our local office for Lake Oswego and Westland, us working together, we're also working across the county, sharing resources, and with other counties. Washington County has been very helpful in giving us information that we can put forward to business owners in our area as well. If you have a chance, I'm sure you've already seen in the emails from Liz, the website has gone live. When you have an opportunity, please go to clackamusbusiness.org. And that will give you a good overview of the kind of services that are available. You can order the PPP through there. And while our service is available to every business in the county. So any business, whether you're a chamber member or not, please call us, let us know how we can help. I was thinking about it this morning. I've always subscribed to the I don't have to know everything, I just need to know the people who do. And I think about that as my role now. You might call and have a need. I don't anticipate that I'll be the one with the magical answer, but I will do the legwork. Our team will do the legwork. Liz will be helping to make sure we find you what you need. It is a free resource. In addition to helping keep everybody on top of what grants are coming available, we have a social media consultant we can give you to help you look at what you're doing online to promote your business. We have a CPA that we've aligned with. We're trying to get everything you might need. And if you come up with something we don't have, we're going to work to get it for you. So that's it. Thank you, Liz.
Thank you, Jen. And if you want to put the BRC information in the chat so folks can share it with their friends and other business owners. With that, just keep watching the e-blast because we are trying to keep you informed. We're expecting $4 million to be coming through Clackamas County. We hope that grant application will be coming out next week. So keep watching the e-blast.
I wanted to add one additional thing. In addition to the resources that we might pay to bring in, one thing that I would love to see in the community is, I know a lot of people are doing things well, and I would love it if you're doing something well and if something's working well for you and you're willing to share that and to help mentor other business owners in that way. Please reach out to me. I'll put our contact information in the chat. And let's talk about it, because this is a community for us to succeed. We all want to succeed together. And I would love to see that also happen through our office. So let me know. Thanks.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jen, for your clarity in that regard. And as I think Liz mentioned last week, when it comes to those grants that the Chamber is making everybody aware of through the e-blast, if that's something your business can qualify for, it's very important to get to really pay attention to the deadlines or the opening moments that Liz puts out there, because I think the last grant that was opened, Liz can correct me if I'm wrong, it opened at say it opened at 4 p.m. It was closed at 4:17. I mean, they went through all of their money in less than 20 minutes. So if you plan on applying for these grants, please do pay attention to those opening moments, and perhaps Jen is somebody who can also help you with knowing what paperwork to have in front of you so that you can get through that grant process as efficiently as possible. Because it's no good if you start the process at 4 and then realize you have to go digging through files to get the paperwork to answer the questions they're asking. So really do your research and get your ducks in a row, so that, because we'd like to see our community take as much advantage of those things as possible. That said, I do have one question which will require a show of hands. How many people here like pizza? Because Amy Valentine has so generously put a $25 Dino's gift certificate up for grabs, which we will be doing after our small group. So please stick around if you'd like to win the opportunity to get some wonderful pizza from Amy at Dino's. Anything else you want to say about that, Amy?
The smile is enough
I
said.
will. No, I'm sorry. No, I will. No, we are open for takeout and delivery. So, you know, if you do get this and you want it delivered or, you know, whatever, just let me know. and we'll get it to you. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Amy. So kind of you. Liz, does that mean it's time for us to break up into some small groups?
It is time for us to break up into some small groups. We will be out until about 8:25, and if someone will be the facilitator who comes and reports back afterwards, that would be great. And with that, we are going to open all the rooms. Diane, did you? Yep, there we go. 25. Okay. That one will be interesting.